I'm all for medical science, but I just don't want to keep pumping drugs.
Yeah, there's got to be a consequence for this at some point.
Okay,
Right.
so as a rogue, you get a lot of bonus skills.
Every action
So pick
is a
4 of your skills.
Hopefully that is me not getting sick.
On top.
You also get to pick
Skills are
a
these.
fighter archetype.
So pick any four.
So, out of these, what do you want your character to be?
Well, as a rogue,
better
you want
at?
to like stealth. That's a good one.
Do you want to gain some archery ability?
Are you ready?
Gain cloak of shadows from your domain of
That's metal.
So basically,
That was absolutely terrible.
shield of at this level, you can use it twice per long rest. Do you want to do a bunch of very with this? You can basically are pretty complicated changes.
So basically, you get to
My friend Fran bought that pencil,
very good at writing.
and if I remember, she had like you could get it in like she was supposed to write David, but for some reason it's David's hand.
Do you want to
So
be
it's
able
the
to
hand of David. It's like the hand of Vecna, but just so.
basically it's 5
or
plus.
do you want to use magic, psionics, runes, or
So you should have 11. And all the stats.
Okay, so I talked to him Saturday or Sunday. He sounded terrible.
So you have a really high
Like,
roll for that.
he sounded
You're
like,
specialized.
you know, before you're a grown up, when you get sick, you think you have to sound sicker than you really are. It's like when you call your boss, you need that sick voice. It was that voice, but I don't think he was kidding. Like he really was sick.
Plus 6 of
And then I talked to him yesterday. We had a great discussion. I'm a big believer in New Year's resolutions, mainly because our society is turned against them. Like in the 70s, people thought, you know, I'm going to give up smoking. I'm going to start doing yoga or so, whatever they did in the 70s, right? It was like a thing. Then in the 80s, everyone got disillusioned and they're all like, resolutions don't work. Only losers make resolutions.
I don't think they work either. That doesn't mean you can't do it.
Yeah, it doesn't mean fondue isn't delicious. Like there were some good ideas in the 1970s. Fondue is delicious, am I right? It's absolutely delicious. Have you had fondue? It is the best. And COVID is going to put a stop to the fondue pot. The fondue pot is in real trouble. I went to Sulataba in Newport Beach to buy a fondue pot.
There's a
You
mage
can probably find one
one.
for pretty cheap.
There's one that
$135.
throws, like ghost blades at people.
I think you can get lower.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone over like 8 at a garage sale.
So you get.
So I'm trying to bring back fondue.
Kit.
You like, so my family watches cooking shows on
So
television.
you get to make poison.
Great British Bakery, this shit.
You need to.
There's a show on Hulu with a Canadian
And I
French
get 5 masters.
It's worth
You get
watching.
5 masters.
It's worth. I mean, there's cheese fanatics. So you know
Oh yeah, stuff like wine to people.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a. There's a very. The wine people are the cheese people. I think we've got some more gamers.
So you're subtype assassin. You need the ability.
Oh, they look like elite gamers. Oh, shit, we're in trouble. We might have to rumble. Are you guys ready to throw down? How are you? You guys ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
We can't.
Why not?
Unfortunately. We have obligations for my mother.
What kind of obligations?
The ultimate piece, the ultimate monster, the mother.
True.
The ultimate NPC. It's all right. You can
If I can get a party for that. Yeah, I appreciate the offer though.
Next time. We're here every Wednesday.
I remember.
You haven't been here forever though.
Wisdom modifier plus
You were here 2 weeks ago?
level 7.
I don't remember you being 2 weeks ago. Oh, you stopped by. Come back New Year's. Resolution it up. Resolution.
Don't remember unless they play, right? If they just got by, they're
So like, I don't remember anything.
No,
there.
And I'd like to blame Google. Have you tried writing one of these essays?
And then
Yeah. Have you done that?
at your level, you can
You're
learn
gonna
level
write it
spells.
right
spells.
Ridiculous.
In order to cast
And you can refine it?
Yeah, it's only getting better too.
And then you can turn it into Shakespeare.
Rogue goes up to this
So,
level.
do I just...
The rogues
So
only
we
get 1
finish the
attack.
long
Most of
rest,
the
and
other
I
melee
put on
classes
my
get
list,
extra attacks.
and
Rogue, you get the 1
prepare all
attack. But
these?
if you hit,
You just go down your list and you prepare the spells that you want, that you think that you want to use in the next encounter.
So good.
So it's basically
You know that you get 1 magic
So
item.
basically, all your
you,
features. So we'll kind of run through them.
if
So
let's say
in
you want to,
when
like I said,
most of these are
you want to
combat
cast
abilities 'cause you're a
Revivify
rogue.
next
Your basic abilities
Revivify
are
next fight.
action,
then you
reaction,
have to-
bonus action.
But I haven't been doing that.
Rogues.
Yeah, you haven't been using prepared because
Normally,
you haven't been caring about that.
dashing, you get to do
This
it twice,
is
so it's normally an action. You get to do it with a bonus action. You get to move really
We're doing
fast.
it now.
You can disengage, you can leave these, if you're next to an enemy
Or
in combat, and you try and walk away.
To
and
learn learning moment. It's a big learning moment.
Prepare spells. You cannot cast a spell tonight. If you want me to just tell you, prepare 11 spells at your level.
Did you get my text?
And you can cast spells when you finish a long rest. Go down the list and say, okay, well, I want to speak with animals, I want to have revivify, I want to have conjure. You just go through that.
Actually, you don't
You're going to be addicted by
and
next
then you
week.
usually either take full damage or half damage.
But I could.
Rogue,
You don't
you
need
take
anything.
half, and if you succeed on the roll, you take half.
After my long rest.
That's right, you're a DC guy.
And I'm walking around.
You're very slow.
Prepared.
Whenever you make a dexterity
Then I can use
Right
that.
now,
Right after
And
my
it's,
long rest.
and it was bad for so long. Like, if you're an X-Men fan,
whenever you have
like, we are living in the golden age for the first
So
time in,
you roll
like,
it, you say make
But this is how we are.
it depends on the ability of the
yeah, no, it's very good. We have a lot of books that are very good every month. Like, it's been on fire for
basically
more than a year now.
He goes first.
Like I moved
Dex,
here.
you're probably gonna go first.
If they do, it's
And I
gonna be
compare with
What are we looking for?
No,
You get
you
you
can only prepare a
Oh, that's
spell
right.
at the end of a long
Okay, that's
rest.
right. Yes, I
having
forget that.
advantages
Okay.
instead of rolling one to attack,
Prepare
you
a
hit
spell
twice
at
and
the
then you
end
take
of
the
a
higher roll.
But for today,
I get 11.
Except for the
If you get the jump on an enemy, so like
Yeah.
if you attack an
You're
enemy
not
that doesn't
going
know
to
you're
prepare
rogue,
everything.
they're
There's no
surprised.
order.
If you do that as a rogue, as an assassin,
just
you
pick
automatically
these.
crit. So you hit.
They have
Pretty good D&D. You still have to roll a hit, but if you
No,
hit,
it's
it's
really
automatic crit.
Oh, it's
Yeah. So you hit
So there's an
an
X-Men podcast called the Cerebro Cast,
you double all your damage dice.
and it's 3-hour
But only
long.
if you're an assassin
The
and they don't
theory
know
is
you're
that
there,
every
you just
single
have to hit
mutant
them
is
and
somebody's
double all
favorite
your damage
X-Men.
dice. These are good.
So we're gonna find that guy, and we're gonna do a 3-hour interview.
So you have
Okay.
But then
banishment,
46.
I'm
That
seeing
doubles
some
to
real deep
86
cuts on that
plus
one.
2 to another round. So you can potentially just kill someone.
Oh, there's a
If they
big
don't know you're
Our
there.
characters you barely remember.
Big
Like,
enemy, so you focus with smaller enemies, then we kill them after.
for example, their unit of measure
Yeah, so it always tells you
is a
numbers
Zaladane.
first and then the bad.
So you probably don't know who Zaladane is, even though you read the X-Men for years.
No, I do not.
So
It's based on your
Zaladane was a
dexterity
mutant who
modifier.
lived
So
in.
yeah, certain weapons
She's-
require strength, certain weapons require dex. You're a rogue.
She's
You have a
connected
ton of dex.
somehow
Daggers
with
might,
Psylocke.
as we get geared
like
a
post
rapier,
Asian
short
Psylocke's
swords,
half sister.
melee, certain
Lives on the
weapons,
Savage Land
dexterity,
and is always up to no
weapons are
good.
always
Okay.
She appears in a
So if
total
you
of
have a
12
bow,
X-Men
crossbow,
comics.
stuff like
So
that, you get
12 issues is a Zaladane. So you measure, like Wolverine's got like 614 Zaladanes.
If you're dual wielding, you can always attack with 2 weapons.
A lot of these
It's just
characters
that
have
the
like,
second weapon,
18
you don't have to add the
Zaladanes
dexterity
over
bonus.
50
So you
years.
still get to
Yeah.
add the +5 to
Although I
attack,
think
but not the
they're bringing
+5
a
to
lot of
damage.
obscure characters in the new run.
Well, everybody's back.
Yeah.
We're reincarnating everybody,
Yeah.
so...
So basically, you roll the dice, right? If you attack with one weapon and then another weapon, you
down
get +5 to both.
10 zombies.
And let's say you hit with both,
So that
you'll
is-
roll a d4 for the first one and add 5. Second one,
Guys
you roll
floating.
a d4.
Die down, die down.
But you get
No, die
to
down.
basically you get an extra attack.
Did you need a pencil as well?
No, mine's on my phone.
We got extra. Oh, you got the phone.
So
Are you using
only-
D&D
but if you
Beyond
without
or
a
using
weapon,
something
you
else?
sneak attack.
Yeah.
So having a
Have you
second
used
weapon is
D&D
good,
Beyond?
even if you miss with the first
It's a
one, you hit with the
website.
second one, you get to
For free, you can create like 5 or 7 characters. So it's worth checking out because it's got really good.
whichever one you hit with.
For
So
free,
if
you
hit-
only get
yeah, if you
the
hit-
player's handbook.
No, you don't
So
get
if
the
you hit
player's
with
handbook,
both,
you
it
just
only
get the
applies once.
SRD.
If you miss with the first
So
one,
you
you get
get
the second
11
one, then I
Okay.
get the buff.
It's good.
But we have a server for it, which means you get access to pretty much all the buttons.
Are you on our
what you want to
campaign?
do, he'll tell you
I
what
think
skill
I
applies.
got a
you.
link for
And then
it,
you just
and I think
roll
I
for it.
ignored
Yeah, so as a
it.
rogue, you're very good.
If you
at doing
add
a
your
lot of
character
stuff.
to the campaign,
You're an
then you have
expert
access to
class,
all
you
the
get a lot of
books.
bonuses.
Not all of them, most of them.
Pickpocketing, stealing, moving stuff around, stealth is getting hidden. So that should be pretty good. I think we're all set here. I think
We're good?
I think we're good.
Did they get one magic item?
Oh yeah, you get a magic item.
I forget what quantity. What
On one uncommon magic item of your choice.
To keep it simple, you can give yourself a +1 weapon if you want. Yeah. It's just a better weapon. Cool.
There's a +1 bonus
keep it
test.
simple.
And you're a
Yeah.
fighter, right?
Yeah.
So are you sword and board? What kind of fighter are you?
What weapon are you using?
I have a short sword and a
Okay, nice. Yeah. So +1 short sword then if you want.
Plus one short sword.
And you can have a +1 dagger. +1 just means you get to add +1 damage, +1 attack. So that goes to 7, yeah. And then the damage goes to 1d4 + 6 on that one. Yeah. Same with your short sword. You get to add a bonus to your attack and a bonus to your damage. And certain monsters are immune to non-magical damage. Your +1 weapon avoids that, so you can hit stuff. Alright.
Everybody's good? You guys are good?
We'll play it by ear.
Should we wait for him to come back? And then we'll do character introductions a little bit lengthier than normal.
Yes.
Oh, hey, cards.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I can get you a miniature.
You need minis.
Yeah, so let's see.
So this.
That way. These are character cards that I'm going to use to track initiative. We may not actually use them tonight. I think you have one.
Yeah, we already have one.
Yeah.
Pass down new players.
DM. Okay. You just kind of hangs on the sheet and has like basic character info.
Okay, now it's time to put the army on the board. At least.
No.
Oh, oh god. The army can get bigger now.
Let's see.
This is why I
here we go.
Marco, did you get a candy
It's
cane
probably
yet?
still not going to be enough. I think I
Are you
cannot
sure?
It's
holiday spirit time.
Yeah.
I'm anti-holiday.
Yeah, there's currently going to be
You're going
a
Grinch
maximum
this year? Full Grinch?
I go around and kidnap kids.
She's gonna go beat the kids.
Krampus.
Yeah,
So,
Krampus.
they know what
Yeah.
That's just like
They were looking for a new board game.
A part of our
what is it called?
Superstitions.
Ahoy.
Who would be speed?
You have to ask
you're
Ryan.
moving
I'm Krampus.
Which is 6 We have a red fat guy who sneaks into your house and gives you presents, and if you've been bad, then either he gives you coal, or this goat monster from hell drags you down to hell and spanks you.
Where are you going to sit, Dylan?
I think the only open space is my.
Cody, can you... What do you want to do? You want to put him right... Can he scooch in there?
Okay, everyone move down 1 seat.
Or can he scoot behind? I know, we got to get another player in here. I'm sorry.
The typical.
Do you want to go second row? Do you want to go second row back there? Just set up a chair back there?
Not particularly, but the rules need me. I think I can speak by you, or...
Go ahead and shimmy on by me, guy. Thank you.
Level 7.
Yes, your level is you.
Krampus.
You never saw the movie? Krampus?
I'm familiar.
Starring Krampus?
It's another one of those things that was invented in like the early 2000s that everyone pretended had been around for hundreds of years.
Wait,
Krampus
really?
has been around for hundreds of years.
Yeah, I thought it has.
It's just that Americans didn't know about it to make it into vapid, boring entertainment.
I've never heard about it, so it must not.
It must not exist.
Our Christmas
What is Pink Buffalo Films?
Yeah, most of them, but we
What
didn't
is
get the
Pink
Krampus.
Buffalo Films?
Coca-Cola invented
it's
Modern Santa, but they
film
couldn't invent
company
Modern
my
Krampus.
aunt used to do one of their
short-sightedness
shows.
on there.
Yeah, I get
Krampus
get people's Pepsi. It's a show called 2 Sentence Horror Stories.
Krampus would give people Pepsi. I'd be
It
okay.
sounds like Krampus was the star of this show.
No, it was not.
They did not have any Krampus episodes?
I mean, I think she was in the 3rd season, and I only
It was
watched
on like
that.
USA Network or something.
Was it great?
Yes.
I liked it.
It was great to have my sister-in-law making stuff on TV.
Right, and kicking down hoodies.
Yeah.
Some of the episodes were just like, you know, what you normally expect from like obscure kind of companies, and then some of the other things were like
Oh, you
film
filmed a big
parade,
number,
like just straight up.
either.
They were like,
One
what?
big number probably
film parade,
here,
wasn't it?
and
That's
the
the term.
small number.
A film parade.
The DM doesn't really care what
Yeah.
the total number is.
Like
he
just
wants to
like
modify it.
straight out like psychological horror that was actually like really good.
I really like the old lady.
The old ladies, yeah, that was my favorite.
Are these still available?
Yeah.
2 Sentence Horror.
2
2 Sentence Horror Stories.
2
yeah.
Sentence Horror Stories. That's our homework for the week.
Try to watch the old lady version. It's kind of like Arsenic and
Old
Old
Lady.
Lace. It's good.
Yeah, like the first. I think it's the first episode of the 3rd season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
Character introduction, since there's some new players and we're all here. So the party has a reputation for basically war crimes.
Allegedly. There were no survivors that will testify against us.
They began the campaign on their home plane where they were oozologists investigating the natures of ooze and slime.
Takes off my whole body and skin.
That
You didn't need your body, you didn't need your skin. It was all.
Okay, so that should actually be
Life's optional.
10.
Oh,
was
necromancer blind and
This
seven.
If you
strike really
add,
screwed everything up, right?
so your passive
Was it
perception.
UCI? It had
You're a
no
rogue,
impact.
right?
Did you
Jack
take
was
my character?
The
Yeah.
graduate students barricaded the
My
campus
character's
and
a
sent everyone-
necromancer warlock.
Really?
So Vanilla is
I
playing
wasn't
the
last
college.
campaign.
So he's doing, I mean, he's doing well. He's doing well.
Good.
You are one of the
We're
same.
going to the
You and
shrine.
Russ are one of the
It's
same.
fine.
Passive skills
You know,
base
it's
10
radio
plus
hits.
Bulgari.
Okay.
So we're
I'm
very
familiar with radio
yeah,
and
yeah.
the shrine.
So
but
investigation.
Shrine is
I'm
the best.
currently down
You've seen a bunch of shows.
Oozologists.
Be
over
But
the
my maximum
pandemic.
has increased from 64 to 96.
How the hell did you get that many zombies?
We're also gaining
If
spell
you have
slots from
training,
short rest,
yeah.
so I spam 8 short rest.
Yeah, they
Oh,
have,
it's
when you
like
go there,
gold
they have
stars.
like the
You took
history of the
proficiency.
shrine and
If you
all
don't,
like
you just have the skill.
the Soul Train
Yes.
Awards used to be there.
A lot
The
better than the build I tried to
dinners,
do.
they used to do Tony Awards or Oscar.
Yeah, Necromancers and 5e
old
are
things that were there.
Yeah, what was that?
Michael Jackson.
Necromancers and 5e
our
are
first
weird.
post Jackson 5 show, and
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I think. I mean, the Dead played there in '69, so they were doing concerts then. And I think in the '30s they were doing like
here's
events,
the
and sit-down dinner,
through.
you know.
And your wisdom is +1, so it's 10 +1.
I saw the Dead Irvine Meadows.
Yeah, passive is
Those were all actually very good
plus
shows.
your skill. If you don't
Good
have
for
training,
Of all the shows, I saw like 96 shows.
Did you really?
And those Irvine Meadows shows were some of the best shows I saw.
10 plus.
Wow.
Yeah. I never saw what would be considered like a high, like a great show ever
Yeah.
in 96 shows. They were always weird one-off shows that I missed.
And then the rest are just whatever your skills are. In that
Crazy.
skill.
96 shows?
96 shows, and I had tickets to 100 when Cherry died.
This right here.
Yeah. You're just copying down whatever you already marked out, the number.
So I was an idiot.
Don't do heroin.
What?
Don't do heroin.
I mean, a good PSA for public health. Don't do heroin. I wrote a health program that was just, hey, please don't do heroin.
Well, these days in particular, right? You get the.
Yeah, the fentanyl. Yeah.
Someone says that there's like a nasal inhalant that you can give
Narcan.
fentanyl,
I
and
have
that works.
some.
That's true. That
Yeah,
actually
it
works.
works.
Like
I have some. Yeah.
you have it with you right now. So
No.
if anyone's
I keep it in my desk at home, but yeah, it works.
So is it a common thing to mistake
Made my health
Misty Step
insurance.
as a
one of
third
my
level
neighbors
spell,
got
and
his
then
son
realize
off
you're
for a
an
stocking
idiot?
Wait,
stuffer.
Misty Step is a third level
It's
spell?
expensive.
I
Is
thought
it?
it was, and then I looked at the
Made my
book
insurance
and
agent
realized I'm a
think that I was a
total idiot.
heroin addict because I
Oh,
bought it
some
and
people
charged
have
it to
made that
insurance. And I was like, wait, don't do that.
They often confuse it with
I didn't know you to do
Thunderstep.
that.
Huh?
People often confuse Misty
It was for
Step
school,
with
so it's tax
Thunderstep.
deductible though.
I made that mistake once.
I'd confuse it with Blink, even though it seems like it's actually better than Blink.
Yeah, Misty Step is better than Blink.
Yeah, get,
Blink, you can drag someone with you though, right? Isn't
No.
that the advantage?
Not in
Dimension
5e.
door, you can take someone with you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wish for full spell, I'll just teleport.
500 feet? Yeah, it's a good spell.
It's a good spell, but like, I'm not taking it at this level.
You pass that down?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you guys.
I think I took Dimension Door in case I get launched into the vacuum of space.
That
Because
happens a lot.
Yes.
That's all on the boat.
Okay, yes, I have it. I have Dimension Door, Blight, and Giant Insect as my 4th level spells.
You're amidst the zombies.
Always.
Okay, I can walk under them.
Planet Earth.
The name of your ship is the Second Wind.
Yes.
Yes, it took fighter levels.
Yeah, the ship's at fighter levels.
Who is currently spell jamming with Brian not here this week?
I'll do it.
DM Richards at the
I gotta put
helm.
more legal upgrades in the Oh, yeah, so you got it.
I haven't figured it out.
Okay.
I'll just write something.
Okay.
Nature.
Nature is a skill.
Oh, so.
It's an intelligence-based skill. It should be one of them. There you go. And then you just write it here as well.
Oh, and if anyone's wondering why the shield's on top of the menu,
Nature
that's a
is the
familiar and it
grass that
can
we all need to
fly.
touch desperately. But who has time for
Where do you want
that?
to be?
If anyone's wondering why I have a mini on top of another mini, it's because it can fly. It can be there. Yes.
It's not the dexterity.
Wait, I'll certainly switch my familiar to poisonous snake since that gives me more damage onto my.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm doing that. I will
Yeah,
switch my
see,
familiar
because
to
you
a
don't-
poisonous snake.
Send those down.
Good.
Make it carry them. Yeah, I think they're good. And then I got 2 minis for them.
Elf fighter.
Elf fighter.
Human rogue.
Yes.
You can borrow some of the mind
I
magic
gave
if
you
you
guys
need
some
to.
minis, I'll be on. Good stuff.
Cleric.
Cleric, yes.
Rogue dude.
Half elf cleric.
And a little like a
Changeling.
elf person.
Changeling cleric.
Hey, can you pass that down?
Wizard.
High elf
High elf
mini.
wizard.
Guard.
Human bard. Wood elf sorcerer. Gizmo bard. Human fighter. Human rogue.
Got minis already?
Alright, yeah, I got it.
High elf fighter. Artificer, warlock,
They're Artificer Wizard.
Artificer Wizard, what's your race?
Oh, actually not using
Warforged.
Warforged,
We'll make this
Artificer
easy.
Wizard,
You guys have done enough now.
Kobold, Sorcerer,
nowadays do
Warlock,
milestone.
but yes.
Once you
Warlock.
hit certain story beats.
No, it's actually custom lineage statistically. Just build a bear race.
I do not have the table ready. Do you have the table?
I'll get the table.
Get the table ready, because we're going to be doing some wild magic.
Yeah.
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 Thank you very much. Okay, so I have...
Wait.
Because there's a lot of us, when we do go into initiative, we might just go around the table just to keep things moving and going fast. Before we get started, and just so we don't have name tags, everyone please will go around the table, say your personal first name, your character's name, and then something about your character that's interesting, I guess? Or just something that we might remember your character by?
Quotation marks.
What your most recent war crime
what
has
crime
been.
have you committed against the state?
It doesn't have to be against the state.
No, they just committed against random civilians, like...
We've had a case of kidnapping. Surprisingly, it wasn't the necromancer.
So Chad, do you want to go first?
Surely. My name is Chad. My character is Denmark, and I like to have animals wildly march into people. Stampede.
He has an American feeling.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah.
I should really give his character a gun at some point.
Very
patriotic. If you're triggered by post-Trump Americana, prepare to be triggered. He's like a walking Marlboro ad.
Without the cancer. Yeah. Cosmic rays will do that to you.
I was gonna say, it's Spelljammer, you might have cancer.
Yeah, you might already have cancer.
Your name, character name.
My name is Shane, my character's name is Xavier Strick, he's a wizard, and he feels no emotion except for joy at seeing other people in pain.
Oh, we got a psychopath in the party, I did not know that.
No, you cannot talk.
You couldn't guess?
First of all, you cannot talk, you have an army of zombies.
Yeah, but they're all nice zombies.
He robbed a grave!
That didn't hurt anybody living.
And technically he
they
body
have on multiple
snatched.
occasions.
Yeah,
We've been
we
through
didn't figure
this.
out the correct crime isn't grave robbing, it's body
Actually, it was both. I did steal everything. I stole the coffin.
I'm Michelle. I have a human bard. Her name is Sarah Flynn Buckeye.
Serflin?
It's Sir Flynn.
Serflin.
Yeah.
Okay, Buckeye.
Yeah. And she likes animals, of course.
Don't let him near the druid.
Wait, didn't the druid die?
What kind of bard are you? Do you have a college?
Yeah, he
I
died.
think I had to go with
The
lore.
druid's
'cause I have
College
the
of
base.
Lore.
Yeah.
So you've joined the party to, continue their exploits and make sure that they're
to
heroic.
document their war crimes,
Document their
apparently.
Snitch should get stitches. I testify.
You remember running up papers, probably.
I'm sure.
My name's Darian. My character's name is Kit. Wild magic. Wood elf sorcerer.
Tell me your character's name again?
Kit.
Kit.
K-I-T-T.
That's actually pronounceable and everything. Like, what?
Too normal.
You felt like I could have spelled that without asking. And what is your war crime?
The most recent war crime is burning down a village.
Excellent.
Hey, that's not that bad.
Unintentionally, but still.
Come on, dang it. You ruined it.
Yeah, that's just low-grade arson. That's not going to get you sent to the Hague. Alright.
Or death sentence, most likely.
I'm John. I'm playing Pip the Piper, auto-gnome bard, and I have a set of bagpipes permanently affixed to my body.
And you made a shady deal.
It's a crime against music. Alright, cool. My name's Richard. I am playing U235. He's a Echo Knight fighter and monk. He actually hasn't committed any war crimes, just a large string of felonies that none of you can prove. He's wanted by the main people that were fighting, the Space Elves. He was in prison for like 2 weeks before he broke out, so that's a crime. He modified our ship with a bunch of illegal weapons, also a crime. He has killed people with his bare hands. He's an unarmed fighter monk, also a crime, but they started it. So he's currently wanted by the guys probably more than anyone else. He is the ship's weapons engineer, and sort of forced to be the voice of reason. Because if you're going to commit a crime, just make it like a felony, guys. Like, let's not get other countries involved.
It's not as fun.
It's not as fun! Come on!
Yeah, we're all dead.
Alright, my name is Chris. My character's name is Arcane. He's a human rogue. Likes to take the pinky toes off of either the living or the dead. It doesn't matter. So
check the zombies!
Before, now it's pinky toes.
Huge stuff here.
Now where do these pinky toes become adornment jewelry, or what are we doing with the pinky toes, or should I not ask? And this will be revealed later.
I haven't figured that out yet.
Okay.
You have a bag of pinky toes.
Many secrets.
I'm gonna have so many things to do with these when I figure it
Did
out.
you take bag of holding as his magic item? He's just filling it. How many pinky toes?
Yeah, why are all the
bag?
zombies walking weird? Who took that pinky toes?
Arcane, the human rogue.
Why do they have a -5 to speed?
Glad you're here. Welcome.
My name is McKenna. My character name is Aaron. I'm a high elf fighter, and I guess the only crime I've committed is light theft for whatever I need at the time.
Okay. What brings so currently you're on board a pirate ship that was being commissioned by a real honest to god pirate, but is owned by a GIF war hero. So a giant hippopotamus man with a musket. Why are you aboard this ship?
It's a laser musket. Get it right.
What is it?
It's a laser musket.
No, it's a straight up musket.
Regular musket. No, laser musket's what elephants use. We don't have that kind of firepower yet.
Let's say to join the fun.
You have pirating in your blood.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah,
piracy.
turn that misdemeanor into a felony. Let's do it.
Dylan.
My name's Dylan. As he mentioned, character is Sinjin Ironhide, a warforged artificer wizard combo. I'm obsessed with the scientific process of magic and creating the greatest of wonders.
I need 3 more d20s.
Jesus Christ.
Cody, what is your character's name?
I am playing Mr. Tucker, the Kobold Warlock.
Better than Shout Tucker. Can you hand me
And
these
self-proclaimed Lord of the Dead.
Lord of the Dead?
He started to call himself that. He's very egotistical.
Is anyone willing to refer to him as Lord of the Dead?
Yes.
Should we just call him Starman instead? Would that be easier for all of us?
And I will be making fun.
Yeah, I agree. That's the point. I want my character to be trolled Tarsoff.
Okay, so big story is
I turned the graveyard into a
the
graveyard.
Astriel elves harvested these seeds from their dying sun, brought the seeds to your homeworld, dropped them onto the homeworld from space, which is against most Geneva Accords. There's only one Geneva Accord. The Geneva Accord is a
list of laws, but it's
list of
part
laws,
of it,
which caused vines to erupt from your planet, tearing it apart, draining it of its life energy, and then it's going to transmit that energy back to their star, transmitting supercharged star energy, making their Emperor King a god.
You wouldn't download a planet.
That's the Astral Elves' plan. Your guys' plan is to try to stop them. It's not going particularly well.
We committed one too many war crimes.
You have gone into space on ships. You have traded ships a couple of times. You have battled vampirates. You currently have a vampiric captain and 2 vampires who have sworn allegiance to U235.
I got a gang now.
Yeah, the captain's name is Gargamel.
Gargamel is the captain of
That's not his actual name, but that's what we call him.
Gargamel is the captain. You thought that he was amassing an armada to take against the Astral Elves, but it appears that his armada was only a few ships and it has been mostly destroyed by the Astral Elves.
Yeah.
He was basically shipwrecked when you guys encountered him.
Due to a
his
mutiny.
ship then mutinied and fled. You guys tracked his ship down and destroyed it. It was full of explosives, alchemist fire. The alchemist fire exploded because someone was casting fire spells on a ship that was laden with this. But while the ship was burning and exploding, he was yelling about, the secret weapon to destroy the Astral Elves Empire. You guys broke into the lower decks and found a princess. So there's an Astral Elf princess. You have quickly brought her on board your ship, as well as how many barrels of...
48.
48 barrels?
Yes.
And I think we've done some math on the barrels. Each barrel is worth...
In total, the barrels are worth $78,000 when sold.
78,000
Can you store these in my bag of holding so they don't get blown up?
No. Because don't cast fire spells on the ship!
Oh, and that's presuming since we have to sell items for half price, if we were able to sell them for full price, we could make 150... Oh, dang it, I did the math wrong. Oh, dang it. It's in the millions. It's in the millions. I'm sorry.
Enough gold where the DM would just give up and stop counting.
Yeah, don't worry, I know
the explosives are worth a lot, but Princess Zedali, Xedalli,
I believe you.
she looks like this. She's very aristocratic looking. red, armored, sparkly rings.
Question: Is she like this on Zadaily?
I don't know what Zadaily is.
Like the daily, Zadaily.
Oh,
Walk the plank.
I got
Yes,
you.
she's like this. She's like this on the Zadaily.
She's German.
That's my rescue post. Yeah.
She definitely looks like a vampire.
Yeah, that's fine. She can join my gang of other vampires.
Okay. I have to roll this.
Your ship,
Every
the
turn.
Second Wind, is a.
You want to hear what
It
this
looks
is
like
for?
a traditional ship,
Giant
but it has a
centipede from
tree
Giant
growing
Insect
out of the
spell.
main decks.
Yes.
The tree is a
Wow.
tree ent. The
for that
vines and
one
roots
spell?
of the tree
Yes.
go throughout the ship.
Giant Insect
So
is
your
a really
boat
good
is basically
spell.
a living tree ent at some
Underrated.
level. He is a spelljammer, but he is incapable of controlling this ship for some as yet undetermined reason. So Richard has taken control of the ship, and you are flying deeper into
We're going to
Doom space,
Yeah, we
right?
gotta go find
You're
the
looking for the
Astral
Armada.
Elves. Yes.
Okay, so the captain tells you
Which
this.
one?
This is Captain Gargamel.
Crux or Gargamel?
That Commander Crux's old captain is in deep wild space, deeper into the Doom space that you're currently going with, and his old commander and comrade in arms, Warwick Blastomoff, is definitely getting together a group of people to primarily stop the Astral Elves from destroying planets. Appears to be their main objective, right? They think that there's been a large engagement. Gargamel had been split off from the first engagement with the elves, and the elves hunted him down and killed him, or destroyed his ships.
He was already dead.
So the plan was for the great Warwick Blastomoff to meet up with the rest of the ships on a planet known as Arun, A-R-U-U-N.
Okay.
Is that on
Which
our
is
map?
a hidden. What's that?
Is that on our map, our star chart?
So your star chart has gone dark as you have entered this area of Doom space.
So we can just leave.
So you have two star charts, right? Richard has the screen from spelljamming when he's in spelljamming mode,
Yeah.
and then you have a device that was given to you that also. And the woman who gave it to you is actually hiding in the tree ant branches,
Yeah.
along with the first mate, who is.
He's been possessed a couple times.
No, he's good. He's good.
Yeah.
We also have the Will-O-Wisp, who's
The
Oh,
Will-O-Wisp
yeah.
is still
It's
stuck to
pinned
the
to a
mast
tree.
or the
Yeah,
tree?
nobody
stuck to the
else
tree.
did
No, we're
The
not
tree
throwing it
is
to
the
the
mast.
You were just leaving him
It
there?
feeds off life energy. We're not letting it loose.
He would like to feed off life energy. He's very interested in you guys bringing him some life energy to
Okay.
eat.
Question.
Ready.
How many corpses are found in the wreckage of the ship?
The ship exploded and you were unable to acquire any additional corpses.
You can get pieces. You want an arm?
Is there any pinkies?
You can get some spare parts.
Right. Dylan, what would you like to do?
I don't first can see with a sewing kit. Kind of wouldn't be that useful.
I think we should interrogate the princess or ask her ask her for information. Why was she in there? Why actually, we can ask the former captain too. About
Gargamel.
that.
Yes.
Gargamel probably knows.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, Gargamel just knows that he captured her from the Astral Elves.
Okay.
She was she was expelled by her evil brother. Her evil brother Zeleth. Xeleth.
Okay.
Her evil twin brother Zeleth, who is trying to steal the throne from the Emperor. He had banished her to your planet, where she was going to watch in horror as the planet was destroyed. You see, we both want the same thing, revenge. As my father lies on his deathbed, my scheming brother Zeleth denies me my birthright. He seized control of my father's navy, banished me from the court, and left me in the clutches of his sycophants. He orchestrated the attack on your world, bombarding it with astral seeds harvested from Zarvix, our dying star. Once the crystalline vines have drained all the energy from your world, they will discharge that energy in a beam of light back to Xerxes, replenishing it. Zalith instructed his minions to deposit me on your world so that as I died, my energy contribute in a small way to the light of Xerxes. Fortunately for me, my ship was disabled and boarded by vampirates. Help me become Empress, and I will undo the damage Zalith has already caused your world.
I would have done it for free, but okay.
Can I have your brother's phone number?
Okay.
So he is currently on a planet orbiting the star Xerxes. Okay. They have moved the Imperial Court to that planet in preparation for the Emperor to ascend to godhead. I and my brother are supposed to be co-heirs to the throne, but he has banished me and is attempting to abscond with my birthright.
Never works. Okay. If you somehow take leadership...
Yes?
Will you continue this tradition that your family seems to have developed?
Absolutely not. This is a horrible, horrible tradition, and we'll stop it immediately. No one will suffer as your planet is suffering.
Insight.
Never trust the royalty. Eat the rich.
8.
Yep, she's telling the truth.
Anyone else want insight?
17 plus unnatural 20.
So you get a good read on her, and she's polished.
Okay.
That's the extent to what you get with a 20. Like, she was raised in a political environment in which backstabbing and cutthroatery were common. So you're not really... you know that she's polished. You're not really sure whether or not she's telling the truth.
I like whatever game you're playing.
Yeah, she's definitely... I mean, she's playing lots of games.
Okay, we're in trouble.
You did not roll well.
20 is a good roll. I mean,
I rolled
You're a walking bagpipe.
Oh, we need to get that
Just
tracker
guys
on.
like
We keep
size
forgetting
her
that he's
up
got a
and just
tracker
like
on it.
distracted by the
It's fine.
bagpipes.
They're not going to go into a fight with the
Do you have a
Astrolabe.
can opener? We can fix this right now.
All I have are my fists. Oh, and that trident I can't use.
Oh yeah, that's right.
My spacesuit looks like a Tuscan.
Dylan, did you want to do anything?
What else can I really do?
Okay. McKenna? You're up. Did you want to do something?
No.
You're just hanging out on the ship?
Yep.
You can talk to anybody. You can interact with anything.
Please do not kill the zombies.
Just vibing.
Would
You're up.
intimidation work on her to get more info?
You could. This party has a long tradition of threatening people for no apparent reason. She is not being threatening. She doesn't have a weapon. She is very interested in being your friend.
I want nobody to mention the whole person incident.
Let's do intimidation.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
you roll a d20, and then you're going to add your intimidation skill, which you have. You have a +9 because you took expertise in it. You're very intimidating. Oh, that's a 2. So your total is 11.
11.
So you stand up strong and yell at her.
We call them Arcane 8 Toes. You know why we call them Arcane 8 Toes?
Oh yeah. So she actually stands you down, actually. So you bring the rage and you're like, tell us what's really going on! And she's like, if I gave you all the details, it would just confuse you.
Oh, that's fair. We're all very dumb, except for me, but I'm driving, so.
Wait, doesn't the wizard also have a 28 intelligence?
Yeah, Richard.
I'm still spell jamming.
You're spell jamming.
I'm doing my thing. You notice all those illegal modifications I made to the ship are starting to kick in?
Yes.
It's got like lowrider capabilities. It's kind of moving.
It's actually moving faster than people can float through the void.
Your vampires start moving off with Gargamel.
Yep.
And it looks like they're starting to play some kind of game of chance.
Okay.
In the corner. So it looks like the vampires are getting a little game of chance going over there.
Like a little dead man.
Commander Krux is setting up some targets on the front of the ship. He's having the zombies kind of like...
Oh, is he shooting the zombies for target practice?
Cody, can you shoot at the zombies for target practice?
They won't mind.
The zombies in D&D 5e, they have a roll to make that spell where they will not act unless they defend themselves. So if he did shoot them, they would swarm him.
Well, are they willing to carry targets back and forth like ducks walking back?
Like holding it out?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay,
so he's don't miss that enough to hit them.
Commander Krux, and he's got some extra pistols, but he's lining up what appears to be some target practice with the zombies on the front of the
Don't
ship.
hit the zombies. That's all
You're
I can
flying
say.
the ship. Okay, so the last direction you have was deeper into doom space.
Yep, we're just going.
So
hit
you're
the
just
big red button. We fire
full
the knife
speed,
on the
half speed.
side.
I mean, just
ludicrous
real full
speed.
speed.
Ludicrous speed. Go.
Quick question, comment. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I just want to clarify what I'm doing during the trip. I'm trying to improve my understanding of science, magic, while spacing.
Don't touch the engine.
Repair, you know?
Right. So currently the ship's in pretty good shape. I don't think you took some ramming damage.
Yeah, well, we did crash into the other ship.
There's some ramming damage
first.
that you could work on
You can
repairing
need
at
to
the front of the
repair
ship.
the front.
The
Yeah.
front of the ship.
It's like running a truck into an economy.
Okay, I will harvest some. I'll keep using giant insect and harvesting
Yeah, I don't think
poison.
spell jammers have crumple points like real cars.
I want to ask Darkenhole why he thinks that's a great weapon. And I'm pointing at the princess.
So her knowledge of the Imperial Court will allow us to get close enough to either capture or destroy the Emperor before he becomes God. She's the only possible way we can infiltrate their space.
Well, I'm going to gesticulate wildly. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of us can't pass for space ups.
Right. So our plan is probably the classic, create a diversion, and then sneak an elite squad into the Imperial Palace and capture or kill the Emperor.
Hey, this guy's an assassin. We're halfway there. We'll kill him and take his clothes.
So
that's a better plan.
So that's, but I'm not sure. I mean, that was the plan as I knew it. Things were evolving quickly, and most of the munitions that you guys just blew up were part of that plan.
You know, we saved more than you'd think.
Okay, excellent, because those are part of the diversion strategy.
Sorry for blowing up the ship. I didn't mean to.
How long do we fly? Like how long are we like just flying?
So you're gonna this montage is gonna be a full long rest or a day before we arrive there. So everyone's got a full rest and everyone has.
Because I'm just gonna cast three glyph of wardings and put fireball on them and then put them in the better hold.
Okay, I was saying, don't put them on the ship. Don't put them on the ship.
No, explode instantly.
It ends with no.
So you're talking to Gargamel, but he's like, but that's enough talking. Would you like to join us in a game of chance? All right. So here's how the game works. Any player that would like to may play. It costs 5 gold to get in. Everybody that's in puts in 5, and the winner gets to keep the gold. How it works is you roll a number of d6s. You can roll as many d6s as you want. If you roll a 1, you lose. Whoever gets the highest number wins.
Okay. This is...
Okay. That's kind of cool.
Would anyone like to play?
Yeah.
Sure.
This is my build's current damage and melee.
You have some money to play? I am down.
Yes. If someone, this is what happens if you try to get into melee.
That's why you draw the line. Really?
No, that's my stuff.
Face spirits you conjure hate you because you throw them into the mouths of intergalactic predators.
Use a 5
gambling. That's the devil's
How the hell did you manage that?
All right.
Poison.
Who's playing?
If they're immune to poisons, they only
can't gamble while spell jamming.
So we got 3 players. You want to play gamble?
Yeah.
All right, 5 gold. You get to pick up
about 10% of the game is immune to poison.
Playing?
You're a rogue. I would totally bet.
I don't. I'm a bit busy.
I'll play.
You'll play? So how many d6s do you want to roll?
I don't know. I'll use them all.
4 d6s? Yeah. How many d6s?
As many as you want. But if you roll a 1,
you can roll as many as you want. Highest number wins, but if you roll any ones, you lose.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Point of order. Can he roll sleight of hand to cheat?
Of course!
There you go.
This is Dungeons and Dragons, right?
I'll do the same.
Would you like to play a game of chance? Game of chance?
Assuming a canonical child is allowed to play, yes.
Oh, absolutely. It's a pirate ship. You know, we're all in.
I'm also going to attempt to cheat with sleight of hand.
Same.
You're better at it than they are. You're good.
All right, so first we'll do fair rolls. How are you?
Pretty good. How have you been?
Good.
Good.
The family?
Pirates have a 10.
I got 2 ones.
Oh!
2 ones! Family is good.
At least not everyone's good?
Yeah, everybody's super good. Thank you.
I got a 23 on the sleight of hand.
A 23 on the sleight of hand. That's a great roll.
It had natural 20 plus the...
I got 22.
What did you get on your die roll?
19.
A 19 with 2d6?
No.
What's your gambling roll?
Yeah, okay, yeah. So,
how many d6s are you rolling?
I'd say 3.
Okay. So you're at 9. 13 is the number to beat. How many d6s? 4?
I got the... I used 4 and I rolled a 5, 4, 2, 2, so that's 13.
13? 13.
Okay.
13 is the number to beat.
I also got the 23, so...
Yeah, and hope you don't get a 1. Hey, nice. So 11.
Oh, 13 was the number to beat.
Alright.
I'll make you want to roll. I'll roll 4.
4? Alright. Oh! 4, 5, 4, and 3. 10, 11. That's a 16.
16 is the number to beat.
Don't even need a sleight of hand.
13.
Wow, 13 is good.
Alright, so the ones that are trying to cheat, you gotta switch one of them up to a... You gotta get at least 4 more to win. Are you willing to take that risk?
Okay.
Alright. Yeah. Perception, everybody who's not cheating. Do you see him? Perception check?
You're playing, so you can roll perception, and so do you if you want. So you
So it's
roll,
like they have to roll
a D20,
22?
and
They
you
gotta beat a
add
22.
your Perception. You
I
did
got 23, so-
You add your
So
wisdom.
he sees you cheating.
So
Someone already saw him cheating.
Okay.
No, wait,
Well, you can see
my
too if you want to.
roll for cheating was 23.
So wait, who
What
sees
I
you
roll?
cheating?
D20 plus
He
1.
sees you cheating.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
that's
my
your
roll
wisdom.
for
That wasn't
cheating
his
was
perception
20.
check.
Oh, that wasn't your perception
nice.
check. What was your perception
Oh, I
check?
got a 20. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, you got.
Do you want to roll? To
New
see?
one, okay.
So I
Okay,
rolled a
so-
20. Can I take his pinky toes?
So he's cheating, or he's trying to.
Oh, yeah, but
Oh, yeah,
I did
I,
14.
I'm just gonna.
So you win. You get 5, 10,
Hold on.
15, 20,
Are you against
30 gold.
Really quick? Are you against me casting Charm Person on him for no particular reason?
Yeah, unprovoked casting against other players isn't allowed.
We've been having trouble with that rule all season.
Yeah.
Friendly fire is on.
Yes.
One
Just
way or another.
Try to avoid.
That's fun.
Yeah.
There's so many
Darian?
zombies, it's kind of hard to
Darian.
avoid.
Darian.
Darian, you're up. What would you like to do?
Is there any non-flammable parts of the ship?
We have a lot of barrels of explosives.
There's like 40 barrels of oil or
Alchemist
fire on the
fire.
deck.
It
There's
ignites on contact
flammable-looking
with air.
zombies everywhere.
The ship's made of wood. It's
The
all
ship is made of
flammable.
wood.
There's a
Again,
tree.
we should
There's
put
a
the barrels in my bag of
tree.
holding.
There's leaves.
There's a mast on the tree which is made out of very flammable
What are you
rock.
looking to do?
There's a crow's nest.
There is a crow's
Magic
nest.
somewhere.
Okay.
What?
Practice magic.
Well, they're setting up
in the
targets at
hallway.
the front of the ship. Would you like to do some magic missile practice on the targets?
I do not have magic missile. I have all sorts of fire.
Right?
You can
We can
practice.
clear the barrels to
Sorry.
the back.
Did you say magic missile practice?
Crux is interested in having a
always
competition
hits.
with you.
You
He
don't
thinks that
practice.
he can shoot the targets more accurately than you can blast them.
Fair.
Are you ready to go? Would anyone else like to participate in a blasting contest with Crux?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
All right, 50 gold is the winning stakes.
Okay.
I play bagpipes to get rid of it.
Yes, please play solemn bagpipe
I mean, you
music.
got it.
They all turn and they shoot the guy playing the bagpipes.
So Crux aims his aims his thing, his musket, fires. He gets a 22.
Woo!
Damn.
So it's a pretty. I mean, it's not his best shot, but he definitely hits the target.
You still got it.
You're casting Firebolt.
Fire something.
Probably something.
If it's, do any of your characters have training in gun safety?
That doesn't come with the gunner feat.
Yeah.
It's not on the bullet points.
That would be a 9.
So you fire into space. Anyone else blasting at the front of the deck?
Oh,
I am.
You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
killed a peasant in
Go
a
ahead.
couple hundred years.
I'm gonna do a Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost at a target.
That's a 19.
A 19. You hit the target, but not as accurately as
Oh,
Commander
yeah.
Crux.
Do you do wild magic on cantrips?
No, it's when you cast a
It's only
It's gotta be
level.
level.
Or up to DM discretion if you can. Well,
Yeah, the DM
there
can
is one of
say-
the effects that's just a fireball centered on you, so you can blow the whole ship up.
That would be not
Question.
Oh, if it was gold, or you turn invisible, or you change colors, or whatever.
Let me try to get through the rest of the players. And on their first round, Michelle?
Yes.
There, I'm doing okay. So, okay, so now we've got people gambling with some vampirates. We've got people firing weapons and things in the front. The ship is moving dark. So the space that you're in, you know, you've done some spell jamming in the past. This is a very unusual space. It is cloudy. There is lightning in space, both sheet lightning and bolts of lightning. And you have, like, very little visibility.
Okay.
Like, 20 feet off the... I mean, you can't see anything. And Richard is going at kind of, like, normal spell jamming speeds, so it is a little unnerving.
Okay. I'm just observing.
Okay.
That's it.
Excellent. You're up.
I thought we.
You're doing all sorts of stuff. You're gambling and firing. Did you want to do anything else?
I'm just gonna continue to cast Glyph of Wardings with Fireball.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
You've got an elven princess on board, just so
Use her as target practice. Exactly. I'm glad we're all thinking the same thing.
So, rather than be distracted by her beauty, I will try to impress her and show her how manly I am by taking out my pack of Marlboros, kicking it up so one pops out. I break off the filter, because that's more manly.
Yes,
Right?
yes. Advantage on your smoking check.
Thank you. Light that up, and then throw my dagger at the zombie target folks.
Okay, okay. Let's see your roll.
Russian miss.
23 is our number.
Now what I called it.
And it was my special dagger, too. So
So, returns to your hand.
Maybe.
Now one just goes into space.
Cody, one of the zombies takes a dagger to the head.
We hope that doesn't happen.
It happened.
Okay, unless given orders to stop doing that, all of them will now begin swarming you.
Well, tell them to stop.
So tell them to stop.
I will tell them to stop.
I run.
So you hurl a dagger. It hits one of the zombies in the head, and all these zombies just turn. I assume you just take a smooth drag.
Exactly that.
Yes.
Like really trying to be cool, but he's shaking like a leaf.
Yep.
About to get executed.
Put a blindfold on.
No big deal. I didn't like
Yeah.
Also, this probably should be said. Don't smoke on airplanes with explosive barrels. I point towards science. There's no smoking.
All right, the characters have at least one random encounter in the Astral Sea. Determine what they encountered by rolling on the Astral Sea encounter table, which appears in Boo's Astral Menagerie and on the DM screen.
Hey!
DM screen. We are currently in Wild Space Astral Sea ship encounter. We are currently in Wild Space,
Oh, we're still in Wild
technically.
Space?
We have
Okay.
not yet entered the Astral Sea.
I thought we were in Doom Space.
Okay.
You're in Doom Space, which is part of what... See,
It's
This is
weird.
why the book doesn't tell us stuff.
space.
Doom Space appears to be the border between Wild Space and the Astral Sea.
Okay.
So when you
yeah,
enter the
right.
Astral Sea is like everything is beige and ageless,
Yes.
right? You're not in the beige and ageless space.
We're not in IKEA yet.
space
Good.
between. They have that ball thing. That thing's tons of fun. Homework.
Go hang out in an IKEA and get lost.
Who has everybody rolled at least once? You have not rolled at once.
I have.
you rolled? Has anyone not
Yeah, I
rolled
have
today?
Oh, question. Since he's a wild magic sorcerer, how are you gonna do like the wild magic things? Are you gonna let him choose, or are you gonna choose?
I'll
or are
let
you gonna
him
make
choose.
it every time?
We'll get there when something bad happens,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So, you know,
somebody
it
roll
works.
Richard,
Roll
roll
a D20 when you
percentile
cast
dice
level
since
spell
you are
if you
spell
want.
jamming.
Yeah.
On a
alright,
one, you get a
cool.
wild magic
Let's
surge.
see. Get my D10.
So you wanna roll a
D10. Yes.
Yeah, because things tend to be
we are
better on
at
average,
that's a 90 and a 10. 10. How do you interpret a 100 on a D100?
I mean-
The classic question.
That's how I interpret it.
You rolled two tens.
I got a 90 and a 10, so together that would be 100. Or you're the person who does the double zeros equals 100.
Right.
AKA heresy.
Well, you rolled a... You can't get a 90 and a 10 unless you rolled two tens dice.
So you got a
No,
9.
you
You got a
rolled
9.
on the D10.
On the D10.
And then 90 on the D100.
Yeah, so my 1
So you got
digit
a
is a
90?
10, and my 10th digit is a 90.
So that's a 90.
Okay.
Is that not a 90?
That's not how I've interpreted that, but we've talked
That's
about
why we argue about it.
I believe 90 plus.
Then
plus
what would
10
a
is
0,
100.
0 be?
See?
A 0, 0, that would be 10.
That would be 10, because it'd be
A
0
zero
on the 10 digit and a
plus
10 on the
10.
1 digit.
No, you guys are just wrong about this.
90 plus
Are
10
we
is
though?
100.
I don't know. I mean, I will be on Reddit later
By
tonight.
the rule, it states that this is counted as a 90.
You're going to count it as a 90?
See, this is why people argue about it on
nine.
Reddit.
It's a 9 in the tens digit
Yeah.
and a 0 in the ones digit.
Oh, it's a 10.
You know, 10 in the one.
Yeah, a D10 does not have a 0 on it. If you roll a 10 on a D10,
You know
it's
what
a
we
10,
should
not
do
a
to settle
0.
this?
All right, you can have a choice. Oh no, they're both the same.
Oh, well, that's
A spell jamming ship.
I kind of had one.
So as you come blasting, I mean, you're going very quickly.
Yeah.
You see a ship, like literally just go fwah.
Oh, man.
Oh.
I mean, it's next to you.
Yep.
You could all stop.
We could rob it or ask the crew if they need anything.
Cool.
We need extra
Could be
help to
cool,
fight the
yeah.
Astral Elves and commit political assassination.
So, yeah.
Alright? Someone hail them on all channels.
Yes. I don't think.
Hello there.
Yeah, that's the only way. There's no technology to actually hail them. Just yell at them.
Yeah.
They can hear
So now
bagpipes
we're
in the
rolling
distance.
on the ship table. Hold on.
What type of ship is it? Yeah.
Ship table. Ship query, ship cargo, ship
I hope it's not the space
task.
class. They know what they did.
Ha! D100.
Okay.
Again.
Again? Alright. That is a 19.
A 19. A flying fish ship called the Horizon, captained by Thal Vod, a renegade mind flayer arcanist, and crewed by 9 plasmoid warriors. So as you hail the ship,
Yeah.
you see tentacles flying off, an Illithid ship as they go blasting past.
Oh, it's a nautiloid. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should avoid
I didn't
that.
say
Well, do you think they're
nautiloid.
friendly?
What? What's usually what?
It's a flying fish. They're not. It's not a nautiloid.
Oh, it's not a.
It's
not a
it's-
nautiloid.
It's a mind flayer flying a flying fish is a type of.
Okay,
of
he got
Spelljammer
downgraded. He
crap.
lost the
It should be in the
okay.
back. Deeper into the
Yeah.
A mind flayer, they're pretty hardcore. I think mind flayer and a bunch of like plasma tentacle things. I think we should get those guys on our side, and they can join my gang. Mind flayer, totally okay with war crimes, by the way.
Looks like that. That's the ship.
Nice.
That's cute.
Ship,
I
ship,
dig
ship.
that.
Nice.
All right, so it's blasting through wild space,
That's a
pretty much
pretty-
in the opposite direction you're going.
Oh, in opposite direction.
I hold up a sign that says, "How do you feel about space health?"
How do you feel about political assassination and destabilization?
How do you feel about what?
Space elves.
Space hugs?
Elves.
Oh, space elves. oh, he slams on the brakes.
Don't fucking deal with it. Bad idea. They will eat your brain.
No, they're just trying really.
Ahoy!
Hello.
Got the tentacle mouth.
Actually, you hear it in your mind, right?
Yeah.
Mind player. We are fleeing the Astral Elves. Their armada is gathering again for another quest out to destroy yet another planet. They must be stopped.
Good news. We're trying to stop them.
We have heard word about where they plan to retreat to.
Also, our planet blew up.
Your
No, not
planet
yet.
is blown up. Which planet? Oh, Faerun!
Yes.
Yes, it has only about 3 days left before it goes completely inert.
Why is everyone fair in letting this happen? That's my question.
Listen, Elminster's busy right now, alright? It's Christmas, he's got things to
They don't
do.
have very good gardeners, okay?
All the gods are on vacation. It's near Christmas, they're doing their shopping. Bahamut's got things to do, alright?
Well, I'd say join up with us if you want to fight them.
Oh, how do you plan to attack them?
Well, we're gonna cut the head off.
The Emperor God. The Emperor God. A great strategy, but you are one craft! They are an army. They are millions.
Yeah, but you can't see something this small flying right at you.
Oh, very true. We've been able to escape them for quite some time. We will gladly join you in this quest.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Yes,
Welcome to the
yes.
gang. We're gonna get matching
Yes.
tattoos. Alright.
So he pulls in behind you and follows you as you continue blasting through space, right?
Yeah.
You now have...
Surely we won't regret taking a mind.
Are you gonna? You're gonna manage the flying fish, captained by Thal Void, the Mind Flayer, and his 9 plasmoid warriors. That's your
Thal
official
Void.
minion.
Okay.
Yes.
He's got his zombies. You've got your vampirates. You've got a ship.
Nice.
I get it. They're amoeboids because you can't eat their brains. That's good crewman. That's good HR right there. You get the crewmates whose brains you can't eat. That's good.
Arrival in Doom Space. So as you guys are blasting through Doom Space, you start to enter the Astral Sea. And almost immediately upon entering the Astral Sea, you enter a... what you would consider like a fading star system. So the star and so much like Magic the Gathering realms, right? Every single one of these things has got like one planet and one star and some planets. This planet is dark, or this star is dark or dying, right? So it's a dead sun kind of situation.
Oh no, we're going
There
to
are
dark
about
signs.
11. There are about 11 planetoids circling it. You see this on your little Spelljammer radar, right? The silvery haze thins as the ship enters the system that appears to have no sun. Excuse me, so the sun is out. The ship glides between colossal fragments of smoky gray crystal, remnants of an outer shell of fantastic proportions. As silent and lifeless as a graveyard, this space gives new meaning to the phase Dead of Night.
I think the Will-O-Wisp would have a lot of fun here.
You have the Orrery. The
Yes.
Orrery shows the black vortex of 2 planets slowly spiraling around it. The system also has 12 moons, 1 close to the vortex, 1 orbiting each planet, and 9 outer moonlets. There, says Kruk to the image that's floating around, pointing at the biggest of the outer moons. Arun is just right there, about 7 hours away. With luck, that's where we'll find my old comrade, Warwick Blastmoff. His mission here is to create unity out of chaos, and knowing him, he's done a bang-up job. So you don't see any other ships. Your device has in the past let you know when there were ships nearby, or you've seen them on your spell. So there's no clear ships in this realm, but he's pointing to one of the larger moons, saying that that's probably where Warwick Blastoff is.
Is it a forest moon? I'm pretty sure Warwick was the name of one of the Ewoks. If so,
Oh no,
Warwick
wasn't
Davis
he was
did play the Ewok.
Yeah.
oh, Warwick Davis,
Ewok.
yes.
Yeah.
We can get Warwick Davis and Willow to fight with
I
us.
think that
You already have a Will of Wiz.
We're halfway there.
Ewok's name was Jump.
Chub chub.
They're not all named Jub Jub. That's racist.
I think they're all named Jub Jub.